Feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gon' find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never feel me. I'm still feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gon' find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord.
Welcome back to another video, my best friends in Christ. I'm Brittany, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is about faith, family, and homemaking because that is just the season that I am in. I am a mom. I'm 36 years old. I'm engaged to be married, and I'm documenting this new journey that I'm on. Please go check out my other two videos. As of right now, I post on Sundays. So just really quickly to catch you guys up, in the last video, I decided to share a little bit about the headspace and the season that I'm in. And I was just telling you guys, I am pretty much trying to run my home better, run my home more biblically, and just restore my peace of mind, restore order to my home, as well as just get a new flow. Like, I feel like lately I've been running my life in like a survival mode, not necessarily in a way that is easy and flows and works with our day-to-day life. I feel like most days I'm chasing my tail, trying to get tasks done, and I am just pretty much doing whatever the day calls me to versus controlling my days and really planning my days. So I am silencing the noise, trying something new. I have worked out a plan. I have been in prayer, and that's what brings us to today's video. So I want to preface by saying that we're all different. We parent different. Our kids have different personalities. We're all in different seasons of our lives. We all carry different energies. So the purpose of this video is just me pretty much giving this new schedule a trial run and trying to adapt it to my household. There are principles for us to apply to our lives as mothers, as women wanting to walk in their biblical purpose. And that's just my desire. Okay, let's move on. With that being said, what I need to change is the following. I need to wake up earlier. Okay, because when I start my day, right when my infant, my toddler starts his day, I immediately feel behind. The solution I'm going to try and attempt this week as I create this new schedule and routine for my life is waking up earlier. The second thing that I need to change is feeling like I'm waking up every day cleaning up yesterday's mess. So yesterday is rolling over into my today, and I don't like that. So I am changing that. Or at least I'm going to attempt to do so. The third thing that I'm going to change is feeling reactive instead of intentional. What that looks like for me is waking up to start my day and not quite knowing what breakfast is going to be because I didn't plan for it, I didn't think it through. So I'm in the kitchen trying to prepare breakfast, and then I make a mess in my kitchen because I didn't have a plan. Or that can look like waking up, having a plan for my day, like, hey, I'm going to do school with Soren, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. And then my friend calls and says, hey, do you want to hang out with the kids? And I say yes. And now anything that I have planned might not get done, might get done. And I'm the type of person, I might try to squeeze it in, but I added something to my day that wasn't never planned to be on my day. So now I'm just being reactive and living in chaos. I can't do that. If it's not on the schedule, we can't do it. If I want to have a play day, I need to schedule it into my life. And fourth, I want to start my day spiritually. I just want to be grounded. I want to get in my word as soon as I wake up, uninterrupted. Right now, my mornings look like I wake up, Soren is laying on me nursing, and I'm reading my Bible. Chaotic. That's just my life. That's just what it is right now. So I don't want to feel rushed when I'm trying to spend time in my word, but I want to absolutely, positively start my day in my word. Last year, I spent my morning in my devotionals. This year, I'm building upon that. I'm going through my devotionals again, but I want to add Bible study onto it. So, as you saw in the last video, I have my Bible in 52 weeks, and I am on week 2. So important that I start my day with God and get intentional and ask Him to help me through my day versus get into the middle of my day feeling exhausted, feeling confused, because I never started with direction anyway. I never grounded myself. I just want to have a soft, slow morning with my toddler. Okay. And an honorable mention, number 5, I have notes. Number 5, I want to move my body. Okay. I'm usually a fit girly. I was building my body about 2 years ago, and I ended up bringing my son into the world, and things have just not been back on track, and that's okay, because one thing I've learned is to have grace for my body and appreciation for my body no matter what state she's in. And yes, I want to improve her, but I'm going to also appreciate this version of her because she's done a lot for me. She's raised that baby. Y'all hear yelling back there. This body has birthed that baby and fed that baby and nourished that baby and grew that baby for 2 years now. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to clap it up for body. So we want to make some improvement, but we're still in appreciation mode. But it's time for my fulfillment and to treat my body like a temple. We're gonna get to moving it, okay? So that's what I need to change. That's what you guys will be seeing in the upcoming week, okay? We're gonna be changing things. With me wanting to move my body, being said, that brings me into my next purpose of all of this is to put me first. Yes, I said it. As a mom, sometimes we get caught up in putting everybody else first, and I just see this happen over and over. I literally see this happening as I look at my content that I started on TikTok. Y'all go check that out. I am putting everyone else first, not intentionally, but I am, okay? And what that looks like is um, I wake up with Soren. I don't wake up before Soren. So as soon as I wake up, I am meeting someone else's needs immediately. That's not fair to me. And it's also not fair to Soren because he can't get the best version of me. He might get a grumpy version. He might get a tired version. I don't know what version he's going to get, but it changes day by day. So with my day starting before everyone else, with me waking up earlier, I'm going to get to do my devotional. I'm going to get to have my quiet time. I'm going to get to do my hygiene. Yes. Fix my hair, look like a woman, look like the woman I am, not this version. She's cute, but that's just not who I am to my core. As soon as I try this new schedule, it's going to be a lot easier. I don't want my kids or my fiance or anyone to wake up to the rushed, chaotic version of me. I want them to wake up to the best version of me. That is the purpose of that. This whole mindset shift, this whole shift and change is for that sole purpose is to put me first. Let's get into how my mock schedule is going to work. I'm not going to give you guys the minute by minute play by play because that's personal and that's for me and that might not even apply to your life. But this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to run on time block, but I'm going to be flexible with my time blocks because life is unpredictable and day to day with the toddler is unpredictable. But I do have a baseline and I do have a guide that I can adjust as need be. That's the key factor, flexibility. Also, I created a schedule that flows parallel to Soren's. So Soren is getting bigger and he's becoming more independent. So aside from me waking up before him, everything else that I do within my schedule is going to be in tandem with his schedule. Meaning when the playtime starts or whatever, then I'm going to do something that I need to do. We're going to work together. I'm not going to necessarily give up what I need to do because of his schedule. And I'm also not going to give up what he needs if I can help it because of something I need to do. But I'm also going to have that flexibility that if something has to be like scrapped for the day because today just doesn't look like the actual plan, I will have flexibility in there that I can pivot, but I'm not going to just throw the whole day away. We'll just move on to the next time block. Okay. All of my big tasks are going to happen during my son's naps. Those are my most productive time blocks is when Soren is asleep. So I know that off rip when Soren is asleep, I'm getting things done. I have a habit of starting routines that I know will work, but I do not continue them or enforce them or delegate them to the capacity that I need to. So moving forward, I'm trying and I'm asking God for his help to allow me, even in the middle of my exhaustion, even in the middle of chaos, that no matter what a non-negotiable is at night, we are resetting. Also, because I know someone's looking like, oh, that sounds good, but life happens. I'm planning for that. I ever since last year, I realized I can't run my house the way it used to. Life just doesn't look that way. So I want to touch on resetting versus deep cleaning. I even have in my time blocks things I'm going to be touching up on versus things I'm going to be deep cleaning. Deep cleaning is no longer going to be an everyday thing. It's going to be a weekend thing. And I'm going to be resetting and maintaining my spaces throughout the day. This is another non-negotiable. Whatever deep clean task I have for that day is going to happen during that first nap time. Everything after that is maintaining. That is for my sanity. And that's to also just not completely give up on things because I'm overwhelmed. I'm helping my future self. I'm not hurting my future self. It's going to take practice. It's not going to be perfect, but we're not going to use that as an excuse to not do it. Another thing to know is like, this is just like a guide. This is like a schedule and it's not rigid. I'm not being hard on myself and I'm not being unrealistic. I'm trying to keep it as practical as possible. This is just a guide. It's not a rigid schedule. And most importantly, I'm trying it out. I'm going to give it a week and see how I feel at the end of the week. And I can't wait to check back and show you guys. So make sure y'all come back to the next video. I will see you guys next Sunday. I'm not ending the video there, but I just really want you guys to come back next Sunday. God didn't call us to be burned out in our homes. He called us to be good stewards over them. This is a 1 week trial. I'm going to be vlogging parts of my day, doing check-ins as needed and if needed. At the end of this week, I'm going to reflect honestly. I'll share what worked, what didn't, and prayerfully I will adjust without guilt. So I just encourage y'all, if anything in this video resonated with you or this season in your life or with you as a parent or a mother, you guys to not copy and paste someone else's life, schedule, workflow, whatever, and apply it to yours. I encourage you to get in your word and ask God what he sees for your life. And I also encourage you to see for yourself the type of life that you want and see the changes that you need to make for yourself and your family to accomplish that and bring that vision to fruition. I just don't want you to get online and feel like you're comparing your life or feel like nobody's life looks like yours. That's okay, and it shouldn't, because nobody is you. Nobody has the purpose that you have. No one has the husband that you have. No one has the family that you have. And that's okay. It's okay to get online and not relate to anyone. It's okay to get online and your life looks different, not aesthetic or whatever. It's okay to get online. And I'm learning that by showing up every week. I'm learning that. I'm learning to not copy and paste my life. I'm learning to create the life that I want. I also definitely want to find a way to have community and communication with you guys. I've never really been good at building community. I've never really been good at getting comments on my video. I've never been good at like just building that part. That's another part of my YouTube journey that I don't feel like I had more of. I definitely want to bond with you guys. I want to just display my life. I don't want to get online and tell anyone what to do. I just want to get online, show up as I am, and hopefully encourage someone, especially in their faith. And most of all, I want to see for myself. I want to see my life change after I've given proper effort. Like, I'm documenting that for this, but I definitely want community, and I do want to see who's watching my videos. My camera cut off again, but I'm in this video. I was just only saying I want to build a community. So with that being said, I want to know how you guys are running your homes and what feels like the hardest part of running your home right now. I'll leave my comment down below and just get the conversation started and get the conversation flowing. Thank you guys for watching my video. Check back in next Sunday. I'm so excited. Make sure you guys like this video, comment on this video, and follow along. I would even love if you subscribe if you feel led to. Thank you guys for showing up.